Day 3 of our Italian escapade, and Kevin and I were in extremely high spirits, despite a few mishaps along the way. We had just picked up the almighty 599 GTB Fiorano and were touring the beautiful Italian countryside in one of the most finely tuned machines on earth. If only we could say the same about our voices.
When the moon hits your eye like a big beach of fire, that's amore. When the world starts to shine like a drive of 599.
But just as the Lord giveth, the Lord also taketh away. And we were about to find out that there was only one thing worse than our singing, and that was the news we were about to receive.
Buongiorno. See? Oi, really?
What?
Top Gear UK?
What?
Yes, the dream had come to a crashing end. Kevin and I were absolutely gutted.
Dude, basically this car, Jeremy requested for it. So this car is actually
you gotta be kidding.
It's got to be prepared because it's going to be sent to the UK.
This particular one going to Top Gear UK for filming.
These are going up there, yes.
But then all of a sudden, a miracle.
Much better. Much better.
It's as if Matteo had pulled the handbrake on our fortunes and turned it all around and produced a 599 GTB Fiorano with the handling package in the color that God had intended it to be painted.
Round 2, baby! When the moon hits your eye like a big pistol.
But as cheerful as we were again, all the stress had finally taken its toll, and Kevin had gotten hungry again, which led us straight to our lunch stop.
Okay, but what, do you have any mozzarella di bufala? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, with prosciutto?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have one more. And then we'll have a pizza, the quattro formaggi, but if we can have, in addition, salsiccia.
Okay.
Okay. The tortellini, cal bianca.
There I was, just sitting there, wondering when he was going to order something for me.
And then,
But at least the restaurant had some entertainment for guests. It was like a charade or guessing game.
For risotto, today we have with zucchini. Courgette. No.
is it a kind of
Vegetable or?
Yes, vegetable.
The green vegetable?
Green vegetable, long.
Spinach?
Zucchini.
No,
zucchini.
no spinach. No.
I think it's zucchini.
Just a
or
moment.
cucumber.
Cucumber?
Well, after going backwards and forwards between the kitchen and our table, and more hand movements than a cheap kung fu flick, the mystery vegetable turned out to be a zucchini.
Imagine making a whole dish in the flavor zucchini and getting away with it. Only in Italy. Only in Italy can they do it. Zucchini flavored risotto. Probably got 10,000 calories in here though. Which means we're gonna have to run out of this restaurant pretty fast to burn them.
It was another home run for Kevin, and the food was absolutely perfect, making him the Michael Phelps of food connoisseurs. But, contrary to what it may look like, we were actually there to do the cars. So after yet another artery-clogging lunch, it was off to work. Although between you and me, I think Kevin and I had started to spend a little too much time together.
So let's shoot this one, babe.
Alright, babe.
Because we all just wanna be a big rock sauce, live in a hilltop house and drive 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all sit skinny cause it just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars, the VIP with the movie songs. Every girl up there, the playboy bunny with a bleach blonde hair. Yeah, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
The hardest thing about driving a Ferrari is not how to keep it on the road, but how to figure out how to wipe that stupid smile off your face and not look like the valet parker. Each Ferrari is unique, And the 599 GTB Fiorano HGTE, or Handling Gran Turismo package, is currently the pride of Maranello. Here's a sports car that delivers devastating power in a package that you could live with every single day of the week. It's comfort and power all in one. And white-knuckled performance in a car you can drive to the office every day, even if your office happens to be a racetrack. Basically, the car is fast, alright? It's a car that simply says, "Hello ladies, here I am." Kevin and I spent the rest of the afternoon driving the car around, looking as handsome as ever and milking it for all it was worth. We needed to get our fill of this car because we were on our way back to Maranello to exchange it for Ferrari's all-new model. It's a car that's going to shape their entire sports car line. It's a car they say is the perfect Ferrari. And we were just minutes away from finding out.
Well, the great news, we're going to get a classic car. The bad news is, it's this.
This is Ferrari's very first electronic retractable hardtop car. It's also the first with a direct injection V8 engine and a dual clutch transmission. It's the ultimate plaything. We just needed the ultimate playground to let that red horse run loose. And once we found them, there was absolutely no stopping us. There is hardly a more satisfying feeling in the world than a beautiful set of curves with an even more beautiful car. A car that looks exceptional from every single angle, from inside and outside, or the front. But there really is nothing more beautiful than the rear of a Ferrari. But all this high-octane action was starting to build up an enormous appetite for us, so we once again headed out for lunch. Hey, isn't that Tiff Nadell? Oh, sorry. Needless to say, I let Kevin do all the ordering as usual. And there was quite a feast for us. There was the mozzarella buffalo with fresh Italian tomatoes, as well as Italian al dente spaghetti aglio olio e peperoncino, and a very heavy gnocchi gorgonzola. And to think that was just for starters. But oh, how the mighty have fallen, and the menu finally beat Kevin.
You're gonna what?
It was perhaps the most sensible move Kevin had done in a restaurant so far, and I congratulated him for it. But I may have spoken a little too soon. As soon as he came to, it was off to Modena to drive the Pagani Zonda Cinque. That's right, only 5 made in the world, all pre-sold. We got our hands on the research and development model. This is perhaps the most exclusive car in the world, and not just were we the first, but perhaps the last to drive it. Aside from the fact that all 5 models have sold out, this will be the last Zonda to be produced. So obviously we had to have our fun with it. Built almost entirely from carbon fiber and titanium and powered by a 7.3-liter, 700 horsepower V12 AMG engine, this is perhaps the most brutal car on Earth. We headed home, slightly overwhelmed by the whole experience. Kevin and I had shared quite a lot over the last 4 days. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. Kevin was also slightly worried about traveling because he had developed some kind of a sniffle or a cough or a cold. And with the ongoing swine flu pandemic, nobody was willing to take any risks, especially Kevin, who brought out the mother of all face masks. So it's farewell from us here at C Magazine. We hope you enjoyed this travel blog, and we hope you join us again on another exciting journey. Till then, drive safe.
The what? The key. Oh, the key! Oh, hang on. Yes, Kevin had the key the whole time, yes.